Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Welcome back to the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Here we are with Draw 6 action between undefeated team Selena Sturmay and 4-1 team Casey Scheidegger. We're in for a great matchup between these two teams who've been playing so well so far this week. We have Jason Ginter here in the booth next to Evan Van Amsterdam.
Yeah, great to be here.
It appears that Team Sturmay has won the last stone draw for Hammer, so they will begin play with the Hammer. And as we wait the start of the game, we would love to introduce the teams. So yeah. We'll begin with Team Sturmay.
Yes, Team Sturmay. So we got lead, we got Daisy Brown. Second, we got Kate Goodhelpson. Third, we got Heather Nedwin, and of course Skip Selena Sturmay.
And they represent the Glencoe Club in Calgary, Alberta. Next, we have the team from the Lethbridge Curling Club. We have lead Taylor McDonald, second Jesse Hyen, third Kate Hogan, and skip Casey Scheidegger. Looks like Taylor will start us off.
Yeah, I think should be a great game. I'd say some keys for the game. I think obviously for Team Sturmay here, coming in undefeated, obviously playing some great curling. I think key for them is just to kind of stay aggressive, and obviously we've seen a lot of great runbacks made by Selena this week, and just a lot of big shots. So continue making those shots and continue staying aggressive. And then I would just say for Team Scheidegger, we obviously saw him play this morning, and we were on the call for that one. We saw definitely some room for improvement, but end of the day they were able to make the key shots. I would say definitely rely on Kate. Kate Hogan, she was making some big shots, and just continue to rely upon her to continue to make those shots.
Yeah, I would say that the X Factor matchup for sure this game will likely be at the third position, where we have the veteran skip with plenty of accolades, including a Scotties title, Heather Nedwin, coming in to play with Team Sturmay, competing against Kate Hogan, and obviously all of her experience that she has there. So we'll expect some great shot making between the two third positions, and as we go through the lineup, it seems like we have great curling all around. So we should be in for a treat.
Yeah, I think bringing in an experienced player is like Heather, and for someone who hasn't actually played in any events or anything this year, I don't even know, for the past few years, she's come in and been excellent, making a lot of shots, and just asking the people around here, she's been playing quite phenomenally. So it should be great.
Yeah, there was a comment made by one of our by our head ice tech between draws. Heather Nedowin actually showed up middle of the game. She had a commitment at her local Sherwood Park curling club, and showed up in about the fourth end. And I think it was pretty close on the scoreboard before she showed up. And then when she did, then Team Sturmay started scoring in bunches. So obviously the difference maker out there this morning, and we'll see if it continues today. As we see lead Daisy Brown coming out with a freeze attempt or a little tap back.
It's going to curl for her, I think. It's not even that one rotation yet. Look at this, just some nose in it. Overnose. Wow.
And just taps it back to the back line there. And a great roll from Daisy Brown.
Yeah, obviously wasn't able to remove that rock, but rolled to a pretty good spot. So, and with the hammer, I guess it doesn't matter so much. Obviously, worst case you're looking for a blank, but obviously was able to make a nice roll in there.
Little hot. Well then. Well, hot. Well.
As we keep going closer to the playoff round here, we're in the second last draw of round robin play. We might want to take a look at the standings just to give everyone a bit of a preview of what we might be seeing moving forward. So as we go through the sheets here, obviously our feature draw, we have Team Scheidegger sitting at 4-1 against Team Sturmay 5-0. We have one other undefeated team, Team Skrillick, over on sheet A. They are competing against Team Hunkin at 3-2. And then our middle sheets, we have Team Rock 2-3 versus Team Parent 0-5. And we have Team Stixma 0-5 versus Team Richards 1-4. So a couple of big matchups on the end sheets for sure. And then some potential vying for placement in the middle sheets with some outside potentials at tiebreakers. So every game's still important. This one obviously being our feature for today.
Okay. 7-1.
Yeah, this one coming up a little light here. Letting Team Scheidegger off the hook a little bit.
I think I still like 11.
I think it'll be really interesting to hear from some of the perspectives of Heather Nedowin on the mic, just seeing what she brings to this team and some experience that she might have reading ice and rocks. Just to be an interesting dynamic to listen in on.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, a new little missed shot there. Yeah, so yeah, definitely bringing a new player. Obviously, a little different than anybody Selena's ever played with. So should be interesting. It's obviously been working out great. So
as we see Kate Good helps in with her second rock of the end of the game.
Line's good.
Yeah, that one really curled up there for Team Scheidegger. So maybe we're dealing with a little bit of a slant here. That one's curled too much, and the other one didn't curl enough. So the other way. So something to keep an eye on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yet again, coming up a little late.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, just having some problems just with one side of the sheet compared to the other, perhaps. This one turned out to be in a bit of a better place. It's at least guarding the yellow rock a little bit.
You tell me.
Yeah, I think the pro on that one, at least it guarded it a little bit, and it's kind of decision time for Team Scheidegger here and Casey and Kate to decide if they want to go after this rock or just kind of just draw right in there. This looks like they are going to make a play on it.
As we mentioned in the preview, Kate Hogan had an excellent game this morning, both as a thrower and as a caddy in the house.
Yeah.
I thought she managed the timeouts and the conversations with Casey really well. For anyone watching at home that might be wanting to learn how to play as a third, I would listen in to Kate. She's excellent in the house, helping out her skip.
Yeah, excellent shot there. Not only was able to remove that red rock or that yellow rock, but avoid the jam in the back, which is definitely a great bonus. Should leave a little hit and roll attempt here for Team Sturmay as we get our first look at Heather.
Yeah, and like we said, it seems like Heather just hasn't missed a beat out there. She's been a plus player, I think, in every game she's played thus far, and what she maybe has missed over the years, she's just made up for in her just experience over the past 15 years of curling herself.
Oh yeah.
I think it was close, Kate.
At least in the Alberta Scotties.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure it was longer than that overall.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We were having a conversation before, Evan, about who we think would be the veterans in the field, and I think we think Heather might be the oldest in the field.
Yeah, it's a pretty young field here, so which is always nice to see. A nice little bit of youth out here. Maybe her and Dana out here on the ice right now, probably the most experience. Yeah, it's been a really nice to see a nice young field, and ladies curling is in good hands in the future here.
Definitely. These would have been some of the athletes that you would have been within your U20 and junior provincials, most of these teams, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's really nice to see them advancing into the women's ranks and playing at a competition like this, getting the experience.
Yeah, and succeeding too. Obviously, you see Team Sturmay both undefeated, and also Kayla Skrellick's rank over there too. They're also having a good week, and so not only in the event but competing in the event too. So it's great to see.
Yep. Yes. Room. All you. Fully. Make it good. Hard. Hard. Just go for weight, Kate.
As
Just
Kate
for weight.
and Daisy are willing this one into the forefoot. Excellent result.
Yeah,
right behind. It looks like it's absolutely buried behind.
Yeah,
those
that thing
rocks.
is locked in there. So yeah, excellent shot there. We'll see another come around attempt here for Casey. She was able to make a lot of these earlier this morning. So, but always a little bit of adjustment, learning the weight, different sheet, and
All right.
so let's see how she handles that.
I think I just got 14.4 on hers, so I feel like okay, yeah, that's true. She doesn't so much handle, hey? Okay.
Now both skips in their last stone draw for Hammer, they slid a little heavy. I think I want to say Team Sturmay may have won the draw with a back 8 stone.
Yep.
So, obviously draw weight might be something that'll be a conversation for the first few ends. What's changing? And if Casey can really lock one on the tee line here, it's just going to do nothing but wonders for her confidence moving forward.
Doesn't need to curl. Keep it straight. Keep it moving. 15. You gotta go, Tay. All you got. You got a good one. Go.
Hard, Tay.
Yeah, this one's gonna come up a little short.
Shoot.
Yeah, so 15 seconds. That's
Slide nice, hey?
it didn't really slide as far as they thought it would. 15 seconds, at least last game, was a pretty comfortable tee line weight. So maybe we're dealing with a little slower ice this draw, and so definitely some of the athletes here got to adjust for.
Yes, that's the name of the game with curling is, you're not going to have the same sheet of ice every game, and whatever team is likely or more likely to make the adjustments first, at least in these first few ends for sure, will have the advantage.
I guess
and
so. Like, what does she do if we guard it?
seems like we're a good 6 to 8 feet. You have to feel like you're kicking heavier than maybe this morning. So very important for both teams to pick up on that.
Edge on edge.
Okay.
There.
Okay. And if you're short, it's okay.
I think so.
I like it.
Yeah, so looking at coming around the red rock that Casey just planted there. I like this call, actually. I think by taking the intern side, you kind of just leave Casey the tap back. So by coming around this one, you kind of force her to either just make a play on this one as it's half open, or
Edge on edge.
making a more difficult tap with really no backing.
So we heard edge on
Hers was
edge
a 15
tee line.
with a full scrub. Same. Similar, like, draw the pin then. Just watch line early. I think it might hang.
Selena Sturmay with her first rock in the first end.
Go, Kate. Hard line.
Nice.
wanting the sweepers on it early for line.
Whoa!
Looks like they need it for weight here.
They also need it for weight. It just comes up short. So both teams being caught on the speed of the ice early, leaving some rocks short.
Yeah, let's do it.
Leaving an opening here for Casey Scheidegger.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, on sheet D here, this is the side that's against the fans here on the wall. So it might be a little warmer on the side. Might be a little bit more, I guess, slow. Gonna get a little bit more frosty over there. So definitely different than deeper in the middle sheets.
Okay.
I have a feeling that the ice makers thought that the speed of the ice might have been a bit too fast this morning, so an adjustment might have been made just to make the ice a little bit more manageable for the curlers, and obviously it just takes a little bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, absolutely.
What I threw on my last straw of the button, do you think? Okay.
Yeah, but 15 more than 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going wider than anyone's going.
This is wider. Okay. 14-ish should be close, I think. Eh?
Okay, careful. Hers really came down.
Yes!
Yes!
This one's really diving towards that guard.
You're by. No, you're not. Hard. You're by. You're by.
And they're hoping that it puts the brakes on here.
Yeah, great shot.
Excellent result.
Yeah. You gotta throw that nasty hard. Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
So we had mentioned in the preview there, Selena loves to make her runbacks. Is there anything you're
You
seeing?
gotta, I think, go into it though.
Yeah, I don't know if the angles are
you
that
gotta
good. It
play
might
well.
just be a
Are
draw
we
for
playing the
one
hit and
here,
roll?
or a really
I don't
long
know if the double's there.
long double attempt here. With the overhead camera, I don't know if
I
it's
kind of like playing the intern then. I have no idea what it's
hard to
gonna do
get a good angle at it to see if it's.
I saw Kate's
okay,
this way,
there we
so
go.
At least, you know.
Yeah, probably a little too flat there.
We know Selena does like to throw them hard, but
She does.
you'd
No
have
doubt
to
about
have
that.
a 5 in front of that one for certain.
So it looks like she's giving it a go.
It's really
It
gonna
might
be
also be the draw ice
so.
too, but
Peel.
guess we'll find
Gotta
out.
hit it like 7/8.
Yeah, she's saying peel, so she's trying at least the hit and roll.
Yeah, so it sounds like yeah, she's throwing it hard and hitting and rolling.
This is the old heap and hope,
Yeah.
or heave and hope, sorry.
Yep! Yep! Yep!
They have
Hard!
JC on this early, right out of the hand,
One.
and just too
Yeah.
thin. So seal of 1 for Casey Scheidegger in the first, taking the lead into the second end here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We'll be right back.
That's okay. We got it.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
And we're back for the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts here at Co-op Place in Wetaskawin, Alberta. A score of 1 point, a steal of 1 point for Team Scheidegger in the first end. Gives Team Sturmay with the Yellow Rocks the hammer in the second.
Tight. Early, Kate.
As we introduce you back to the program here, we'd love to go over some of our local sponsors here for this event.
Overcurl.
Diamond sponsors: Manluck Industries, Wetaskawin Co-op Agro, and Hoffman's Horse Products. We have platinum sponsors: City of Wetaskawin, Ace Manufacturing.
6-7.
And gold sponsors: G3 Canada and Canterra Seeds. Thank you so much for your support for this event. If you would like to see anyone with those companies, they all have booths along the side of Sheet A. You can thank them all yourself. Thank you so much from the booth here for your support.
Tight. Okay. This is running really good. Tight. Really tight. Almost in. Okay. Really trying.
Curling pretty
It's
hard.
to it.
Okay. Kate's rock though to curl it. Yeah, curl, 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 right to it, right to it. Kate, that's fine.
And that one slipped into the house there. A good angle on those on that stone, but a little deeper than they would have liked. Allows Team Sturmay the opportunity to just come down and sit right on top of that with a takeout. Seems like both teams are just sensing some differences in the ice between draws.
Hard!
And you know, some of these changes might be taking a little bit more of an adjustment than others, especially in Game 6 of the day of the week. So interesting for both teams to make comments on that, but it just kind of proves just how important it is to make those adjustments and how quick they would need to be made.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Everybody knows how important it is to get out to an early lead. So it's very important to get those adjustments early.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's good. A little quiet.
Just clean.
A little quiet.
Yep. Yeah, your nose.
So the format here at the Alberta Scotties is essentially an 8-team round robin. So all 8 teams here at the event will play everyone else in 7 games throughout the week.
Easy across
We're
the
out
face.
here on draw 6. So as the playoff picture starts to form, we'll let you know that there will be 3 teams in the playoffs. One team, whoever will place first place after the round robin, will earn a bye right to the final, where the second place team will face off against the third place team in the round robin in the semifinal draw. And depending on tiebreaker draws, those draw times might change.
Hard!
And we'll stay tuned as that picture gets a little more clear to help you out on those draw times.
11-5.
Yeah, absolutely. I think 4 teams have kind of emerged themselves as 4 or 5 teams have emerged themselves as like teams that are still in contention here. So obviously 4 losses is pretty much for sure you're out of it, and 3's kind of even cutting it right there. So hoping for some tiebreakers if for all those 3 lost teams.
Clean. Yep.
You gotta go.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Casey going in defense mode
Hard.
attempting to just peel the guard and roll all the way out of play.
Right over,
I think they'd be fairly happy with a blank here should Selena decide to take this rock out.
Tight.
Instead, she's electing to throw the other corner.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked about the kind of keys for Selena's to kind of stay aggressive, and definitely an aggressive call here, which I like. I think try and get the momentum back in their favor here with forcing the issue a little bit, and it'll be an interesting decision for Casey if she wants to take on some risk and try and force him, or kind of just continue to hit.
Line's fine. 7-4.
I think it's over enough that Casey is still going to have to deal with that rock. It's not really in a desirable place for Casey, so she's just elected to just go up and peel that guard. We'll likely see a bit of a game of cat and mouse here. When's the right time to throw the draw? When's the right time to continue to peel?
Yep. No. No, just clean. Just clean.
And it looks like Casey's just happy
Little
taking
bit.
this
Little
one
bit.
to
Little
the
bit.
third.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, Kate.
You can also come around it. It's whatever you see. I like either.
Doesn't matter. What do you... Hit. I'm gonna keep it up on this one.
And Heather has convinced them to just take their medicine and roll into the next end, attempting to blank this end out.
Yeah, I think that's the right decision. The longer you continue to throw corners, the better chance Casey just says, you know what, then we'll split the rings and we'll force you. So now is probably the right time to just kind of give in and yeah, blank the end.
Is that on?
No.
Then I kind of like here, like normal.
Okay. Do you want to go that way?
No, just to be safe. If I
Okay.
knows it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if I roll out. Really.
Looks like Heather's just having an issue with some equipment just along the sides. As they keep throwing along this side, the
Yeah,
line
sweeper,
is just bringing one of the sweepers closer to the boards, and
yeah, I think there's
safety
just
first.
totally. I think there's a broom just laying along the side there.
Okay,
So
that's good.
yeah, better safe than sorry than somebody hitting a broom and.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Am I going back house?
So not seeing much else here. Selena's just asked Heather to play the draw to the back 12 stone. Playing it this clean, I think it takes a lot of the guesswork out of play. You know, your level of risk is pretty low when you're able to learn a little bit about the ice. Settle yourself down. Unlike that first end where there were quite a few rocks in play and the misses were more pronounced.
Yeah,
There's more risk associated with them. This is likely playing more into the hands of the team with the hammer.
No.
I just ran a little bit on him there.
Spot's keener.
Yeah.
Okay, middle sign. Drive the button. That's a little wider, hey?
A little wider. I think that's okay though.
Okay.
As long as it's not fresh out there. Might be.
Yeah, you can go a little bit.
This is where that dynamic
draw to
between
the
third and
button.
skip is pretty important, you know,
That
just
15 that I threw this way should be okay this
what
way.
does
Okay.
the skip need to
Yeah,
hear
hers
in,
was just
in
a
shots like
14-2
this
and it was through,
where,
so I
you
think
know, they're just unsure about the speed? Would they prefer to talk to some of their sweepers, maybe their leader, their second, to give them that input, or is that something that's more with the back end?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely it's a full team thing, but I guess talking with your front end or your lead, talking with Taylor, I think she's been throwing some of these draws this way, and maybe this way's a little bit faster than going to the home side, so or going to the away side. So yeah, making that adjustment and talking with the full team.
You got it. You got to be in. You got it. Right to here. Right to here. Right to here. Good. Good. I think just leave it. Wow. 16.
A great sweep from Jesse and Taylor there,
Never a doubt.
placing that one right.
Good sweep.
5?
Never a doubt
Never
as
a doubt.
Casey comes down.
9-5.
Yeah, might be dealing with a little downhill situation here, like 16 and a half going this way, and so obviously pretty quick, but
Try and roll it to like edge 8.
a little slower going to the other way. So
It's true.
Yeah, it's almost a matter of just playing a feel. You know, it
Yep.
feels quicker one way than the other, even though, you know, the times did definitely agree with that statement, but you know, if it feels quicker one way, maybe you just go with the feel and throw the times out.
absolutely.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Yep. Straight. Right, yep. Right up. Little roll, JC. Little roll. Little roll.
Great brush from Kate Good helps in. And the well-executed hit and stick.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pretty good shot there. So
I like that.
trying to roll that way to kind of
Yeah,
bring
I
that
agree.
that jammer into play. Obviously wasn't able to roll all the way over there, but still something that Casey's got to think about when she's throwing her last one here. Definitely got to make sure she's on the high side to not worry about that jam.
As these other games remain a little more important later in the week, we'll provide a little bit more of a score update, or more frequent score updates. On sheet A, Team Skrillex opened with a score of 4 in the first end, so it is 4-0 for Skrillex over Hunkin. Team Rock with a score of 2 on Team Parent, and a blank in the first end for Team Richards carrying forward the hammer.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yes. You gotta go. You really gotta go. Really gotta go. We're done. No, we're not. Okay. Whew.
Sense of urgency there from Kate Hogan, but a great sweep from Taylor. Avoids the jam.
Yeah, I guess maybe another one. Never a doubt. You know.
Never a doubt.
But definitely was a little closer than they were hoping for. But end of the day, shots made, and yeah, forcing the blank, which is what they were hoping for all along. So yeah, excellent shot there by Casey.
And she still has to make the blank attempt.
Absolutely.
As my team can attest to this. It's never a gimme.
Never a gimme.
These, so she's got to execute the blank attempt.
This is no a Thursday night men's league here, but I definitely have seen a lot of blank attempts.
Thursday night women's league would have been fine, but no, not your men's team.
Hey, even any league. It's possible all around.
And no mistake here from Selena Sturmay. The blank attempt is made, and Selena will carry forward the hammer into the third, down 1-0 as we head into the break.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games, and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
The roaring game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Don't get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
And we are back. The 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Here, draw 6 action. Team Scheidegger versus Team Sturmay. Third end, Team Sturmay with the yellow rocks holds the hammer. Team Scheidegger holds the lead, 1-0, heading to the third.
Yeah, it's been maybe an open last end there, but you know, both teams are making some shots, so yeah, looking like they're getting some confidence and yeah, making some good shots.
Yeah, that first end opened with some rocks in play, but the second end it seemed like they weren't quite ready to go, at least to really go hard for the aggression after seeing some differences in ice conditions, settling things down, getting their feet under them a little more. This third end we might be in a prime spot for more rocks in play.
Yep, went the center guard up, the corner guard up, and yeah, we're...
Close! Whoa. You have room. It's heavy, no.
Yeah, we're there. The line is perfect. 4. Okay, the line's really good. Okay, Tay.
That one slips to the back of the house.
14-5 there already.
Oh, and over curls a little bit. So it just allows Selena to move play away from the center here.
It's a lot of ice for Hack here.
Yeah, the ice is curling quite a bit. Looks
Yeah.
like that's on the
slanty
side
side.
closest to sheet C, so towards the boards.
Firm! Whoa! Firm! Clean!
Now, as we are approaching the, I guess, the middle of the third end here, I'd love to just let everyone at home know that Curling Alberta will be running, or is running, a 50-50 event this week, and a 50-50 draw. Draws happen every day at 10 p.m. from Tuesday the 17th all the way through Sunday the 23rd. Purchasing 50-50 tickets online or in venue helps the Wetaskawin Curling Club and Curling Alberta, who invest in grassroots curling across the province. Buy now for your chance to win big while supporting grassroots curling across the province.
Yeah, what's the jackpot up to?
Last I checked, it was over 2,000. I think we're at 2,100 at the moment. Last night's jackpot was about 4,700.
Oh, it's a pretty good payout there. Yeah, a little tap on the back there for Taylor after a great sweep and making the shot for the team there.
Definitely. So now Selena's thinking about getting creative a little bit. You can't tick that rock with lead stones, but now that 5 rocks have been thrown, she's looking to just remove that center guard from play and roll over to the wing. Replicating a tick shot in some ways, but also removing the stone because it's no longer free guard zone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just straighten up here. It's a good throw.
Yeah, a little overthrow there and just the straight peel. So we'll see what case it is here. Kind of keep the pressure on, play towards the center. And
I know you're fairly familiar with this Team Sturmay. Do you have any stories you want to share with us?
Stories? I don't know.
Any you're allowed to share?
Probably not.
Oh.
Probably not. No.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. No. Tons of stories.
Line is nice.
Unprompted. I don't know.
Okay, line will get here. Yep. Passing the 8's great. Yep. Little more. Good. Nice sweep. Good judge.
As we go through this end, Team Sturmay elected to throw the corner guard over on that wall side. Eventually, they're going to look to use that corner. And it's just more about clearing the center, I think, at this point. As soon as they clear that center, then it should allow them to use that corner.
Yeah, I think with that red rock slipping into the rings there, it's an opportunity for Team Sturmay here to hit and roll behind their corner guard and leave it in the rings. You might even get lucky and make the double along the way. So.
Whoa!
There we go.
Yeah, great shot.
It's almost like they wanted to play that. I don't think that was very lucky.
No, I think they tried the double there.
Yeah, good shot.
Good. 10.
And similar to the second end, it seems like teams are just trading takeouts back and forth here, showing their hitting prowess.
Yeah, I think both teams are very good hitters and playing their strengths.
Clean, yep.
Clean, whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Good.
Good sweep, Tay. Nice.
Yeah, good shot there. So nosing that rock left it as a out of the rings and as a guard. So.
Is that in?
Nope.
Yeah, it's pretty keeping the pressure on, keeping the aggression on, which is great to see.
Yeah, keeping that rock there just gives them the control of the control zone.
Yes,
one would say. So if Team Sturmay elected to draw around that one, they have that short run back. So Team Sturmay is instead elected to draw around the corner guard, now that they can use it as Kate cleared away the center.
Exactly.
Line's hair tight.
Yeah, go early.
Hard.
Team Sturmay here looking to come around, really curling.
Heather Nedwin wanted them to get on this early, as this is looking like it's crashing into the guard.
5-8.
Just an unfortunate miss there.
Yeah, I think it just a softer release, and the curly spot going towards the boards just has been curling a little bit more. So very unforgiving spot when you're
So it's like a 15 from before, but
a little bit softer there.
What you usually see on ice in arenas is that the rocks will curl a little more. You have to be a little more positive with your release. And I think if you do get a little soft, you might get away with it in a curling club, but on an arena with the rocks being as lively as they are and aggressive as they are, the soft release just takes the weight right off. So I think she had said she liked the weight. It's just a matter of giving it a good release.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as we see, the Scheidegger team's very experienced even just this season on arena ice. They've been on ice like this a few times. So.
A good line call there with that being a little heavy, just rubbing off the side of the rock, using one of the opposing stones to make the shot. So
yeah, sneaky little plan B there. Definitely well called. Very experienced veteran move there.
Cheeky call by Casey Diggs.
Yeah.
If you want out, I can give it. Doesn't matter.
The run back call here from Selena Sturmay for Heather Nedwin.
Hard! Hard!
Dacey right on it. As this rock has just over curled.
Oh, so close. Really great effort there.
Guarding on this one. Yeah.
We could force here, aren't we laughing?
Well, yeah.
I just like this or the guard? The guard has to be just perfect, though. Well,
Yeah.
it has to be anywhere to give him a
Well,
like,
I mean, she goes there, and I
Yeah,
think we get two, right? Because I can't. I like guarding on this one.
What do you like here, Jay? It looks like could throw the guard, but like Kate was saying there, it's got to be in a really good spot. So other option, I guess, would be to throw that to come around the yellow ones, but obviously takes the seal kind of out of play, but definitely brings the force well into play. What do you like here?
I think the guard leaves the best leave. It makes the hardest shot possible for Team Sturmay to get their one. If they elected to guard and they don't make it, though, it's definitely the most likely chance for Team Sturmay to score two or make the blank. So it's essentially how confident Casey is with this guard, and it appears like she's
a little bit less than your path, Jess.
confident enough to make this call. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like what we talked about last game too. Is about whatever the skip's seeing the most and what they're what shot they're most in love with, and yeah, they're gonna go with that because they're gonna make it more often than not. So I think this is a situation where if Casey's seeing the guard more than the come around, then you're gonna play it because obviously both are they're both have good advantages to them. So definitely the guard brings the steal into play, which is always nice.
Just at the 50-50. Okay, it's got to curl if you're light.
Just at the 50-50, little plug there by Kate Hogan there.
Tight, you'll be close. Keep going. Keep going. All you got.
Wanting this to curl across the line.
More. Okay, it's wide open.
And it has under curled, so they needed that all the way off the line. Unfortunately, it didn't curl up.
Yeah, I think that was just some of the risk what they were worried about, just because the guard was pretty difficult with the trickiness of the ice right now, and
either or.
Yeah, so
yeah, the riskier call, obviously, but even with the result, it's still a center guard.
Yep.
So if Selena is not successful in making this hit and roll, it might leave Casey a hit and roll to still get that force.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still opportunity there because she's still got one more to go.
Like we've seen all week, though, Selena has been making a lot of hits, so I expect her to be very close here.
Yeah, definitely her strong suit for sure as one of the top hitters in the game.
Heather really wanting them on this for line. as it's diving towards the guard. Oh, and it just misses the back one.
Yeah, just that spot. It's really, really going. It's been a few there, so it's a mix of needing to be positive, but even just needing to open up the berm there. Just unforgiving spot there.
Come this way.
Yeah, just one of those things. You know, the objective number one would have been to just make sure you get rid of that rock in the top 4. Didn't need to be that close to the guard, so something must have caught them, or the throw might not have been perfect. But either way, Casey Scheidegger has a chance to sit 2 points, or at least throw the guard to force the.
Yeah, I think.
Sturmay to 1.
Yeah, their best case scenario would be something half buried, kind of. As they say, Christmas tree 'em, kind of set a nice little half bury situation, and yeah, some pressure on Selena, make her throw a tough little draw.
Top 4 is okay though. Like if it does come that deep. Like.
It's like she's listening to you, Evan.
What the draw I threw, not quite.
Great minds think alike there, Jay.
Okay. Okay.
Like she said, if this slips a little bit deep, or as long as this one's in the house and it doesn't leave a double, I think that's objective. Objective met.
Where? Back 4?
They're calling top 4.
Try to tick ours buried.
This one's really hanging out there.
Yeah, maybe a little wider than expected.
And it does just come up enough that it makes the blank attempt very tough. It's definitely there, though.
Yeah, definitely there. Got some air on the center line side, so yeah, definitely an opportunity here to blank for Selena.
Neither one of these teams really wanting to take control of the game yet. You know, having an opportunity to really put some pressure on the opposition and just not quite getting there. So
yeah, a few little executional miscues, but definitely still some good curling here to come.
Last stone here in the third end for Selena Sturmay. Blank attempt.
Clean.
It's going to need to roll out of the rings. Oh, and fantastic.
Yeah, great shot there.
So Selena takes the blank and takes the hammer into the fourth end here at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts Alberta version here in Wetaskawin, Alberta. We'll see you after the break.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
And we are back live here at Sentinel Storage, Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts action. Draw number 6, Selena Sturmay with the hammer, Casey Scheidegger with the lead here in the fourth. Now, what did you see in the last two ends? Although they were both blanked, what did you see?
Lions hair tight. Lions tight.
Yeah, I think both teams here definitely trying their best to be aggressive, but also you don't want to leave too much opportunity for the other team. So both teams are putting up their guards, but they're also bailing out early when it's not going their way. So both teams have done a good job with that.
Yeah, Team Scheidegger definitely had the opportunity to put the force on there with a bit of a miscue by Selena Sturmay, but an unfortunate result on Casey's last rock there, coming in too deep and leaving the double opportunity. Let Selena Sturmay make no mistake with the blank. So good shot making overall, leading to a couple of blanks.
Pretty good. Nope. Okay, just gotta sit.
I'm hoping. It's a 16.
Just has to sit. Good take.
And although those rocks aren't on the center line, a pretty successful guard, guarding most of the rock on the forefoot there.
It's either that or here.
Yeah, they're kind of way out there. It's almost like a second corner for Team Sturmay. So option would be to kind of freeze to those, or just ignore them altogether, which is looking like what they're doing, and just playing to the side.
So Daisy Brown lead for Selena Sturmay, has a bit of history with Selena.
Yeah, way back in the early junior career.
I think they both attended the Canadian juniors together.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what year it was, but I think Selena was still either 17 or 18 and made the Alberta juniors together, and Daisy was her third.
One of the best shots I think I've ever seen to win a provincial championship back in that year.
Yeah, it was.
It would have been Selena Sturmay over Kayla Skrillick in that final.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, so it was like a run back double blank attempt almost. That kind of her shooter or her initial rock she ran back, left the rings at one point, but ended up spinning back in to count for her one with which ended up winning the game. So yeah, it was a pretty crazy shot there to book a spot to
yeah, Taylor then. Hard
where the
take.
Alberta Crest are at the junior nationals.
Hard take.
Yeah, awesome to see, the teams advancing through those ranks in juniors and having some success here now in women's play, with both Kayla Skrillick and Selena Sturmay both sitting at 5-0 records after 5 draws of play. It's fun to see, and it'll be interesting to see who the next group coming up will be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of good curlers even just coming up in the U20 ranks right now, and actually I believe Heather's daughter's one of them. Alyssa, she's in her team. Team Plet's been winning everything these days here.
Yes,
so.
yeah. Team Plet from Airdrie Curling Club. They've won a lot of events on the Alberta Junior Curling Tour this year. Heather's daughter Alyssa, I think, plays third for that team. And if Heather keeps getting recruited to play in these events, maybe she'll be playing against her daughter one of these.
Yeah, that'd be
Alberta Scotties.
Pretty epic.
Gotta go.
You don't see that often with. I think maybe the last men's provincials looks like Rob Buchholz played with the Buchholz twins as kind of a spare, but to full on play with your kids, that'd be quite the opportunity.
Yeah, you often see siblings curling together, but father son or mother daughter tandems, you don't often see that much. So who knows? Maybe Alyssa will be able to convince Heather to curl with her once she gets into the women's level.
Yeah, that's something you'd have to talk to her about.
As we get back to the action here, we have Team Scheidegger with a center guard and another rock just on the side of the forefoot. They're just attempting to throw another rock around the center guard.
Yeah, kind of ignoring that yellow rock on the side there, kind of staying aggressive and coming around the rock around the center. So I like the strategy here, and
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, keeping the pedal to the metal, which is great to see.
Hard. Whoa.
This one looks like it's over curling a little bit.
You gotta get it in.
Trying to get it in now.
Hard, Kate. Hard. Full 12. A little more.
And it looks like it comes in It'll be close for a second shot between the red at the top 12 and that back 12 yellow.
Yeah, I think
regardless, it looks like Selena's elected to hit.
Yeah, I think we're it's not so much a slant off the wall, so much it's kind of different going both ways. You're still seeing a little bit of curl that way coming in the even ends at the coming to the home side, so coming off the wall. So definitely an interesting little slant we're dealing with. So be pretty tricky for the curlers to learn and figure it out.
Yeah, there's lots of curl out there today.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, big roll the other way. It works. 10.
Yeah, pretty good shot there. I like that it's only it's a piece under because it not only is it buried, hard to remove because just because the yellow one will jam now on that red rock there. So yeah, pretty good shot there by Kate Good Helpson.
You gotta get right behind then. Top 8.
You gotta love the confidence of Kate Hogan. Just saying, well, you know what? I don't care what you can see of that rock. If you can't see all of it, I'm gonna get right behind it. And it seems like that level of confidence is just something you need out of a thrower at this high of a level.
Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Yep.
You gotta be careful here not to set up a double either. As this rock will start diving towards the center line.
This one.
Trying to just chisel off.
Okay, that works.
And not a bad result.
Yeah, maybe a chance to double it off, but it does look like that red one that Kate just threw there might end up jamming on that one way to the far left. Something to consider for sure.
Yeah, it looks like Selena's asked Heather to actually hit the rock that Kate just threw first in order to remove both and avoid the jam.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Curl up.
Gets by the guard.
Go, Kate, go.
And just like you said, just runs into that other stone. Good result. It was almost like that jam was unavoidable.
Yeah.
But great shot by Heather Nedwin.
Yeah, excellent there with that hard a weight, and you see it's a little piece buried. So pretty crafty shot there, and yeah, very impressive. So it looked like a little soft weight hit attempt here by Kate Hogan here, and try and roll it on there, sit the 2, and put the pressure back on Team Sturmay.
Okay, well then. Post. Yep. Yes. Hard.
Quickly asking Jesse Hyen to
Whoa.
sweep.
Good.
And great roll, or great shot.
Yeah.
Sitting 2 in the house now for Team Scheidegger here in the 4th. With no double opportunities.
I think if you can ever get to nose, hair under.
Yeah, 2 different options here, Jay. Which one do you like? Do you like coming off the yellow one, or just a straight shot at the red?
Just board 11 and a half.
I think if you just come right after the red rock here, it looks like they're still going to be able to use that yellow rock, almost regardless of where the red rock is from Team Scheidegger. So I think I like this call, just to try to plant this one on the nose. If you can get a little roll underneath, that's pretty good too. Will likely force Team Scheidegger into playing a double takeout of sorts.
Whoa! Street! Roll it!
Whoa!
Is this one likely just a little overthrown?
Yeah, a little big there.
Yeah, I think it'll curl enough, Kate, to get there. Yeah.
Gives Casey another chance to come after this draw.
Yeah. So as long as we're
She can put this one right in the top of the 4-foot there. With the yellow rock not quite being fully exposed and that red guard up in the center line. This one is likely going to be sunk. It's going to force Team Sturmay into some sort of really soft weight tap back.
Yeah, exactly. You heard them talk that you want to get it buried right around. So really make sure this rock is you're not necessarily trying to get buried under the red rock. You're trying to get buried under the yellow rock in the top house.
Good, hey? Okay.
Put it right on the hearts.
Okay. Top 4. Big ad. Careful. Yes!
Casey doesn't want to go for weight, but Kate really wants to go for line.
Hard!
Yeah, really breaking on them here.
Sweepers are thinking it's light as well.
Make it good. Line's great, doesn't need to curl. Right to here,
Oh, great sweep. So they bring it all the way to the top of the 4-foot. That rock
really
is dead
nice.
buried behind that rock in the top 12 as well.
I think it's really tough to kill it.
So you clear the front.
I was seeing the split with half, but
Yeah. We split that, and she's got to go after one. And it'll be open. Yep. You can come this way for sure. This will curl.
If you're having to make a decision, you know, you've had some skipping experience, Evan. If you're having to make a decision between playing a soft weight shot, a draw, or a potential run back, what do you want to hear from the third?
Yeah, I think just confidence too is the main thing. Obviously, each skip has a first shot that they have in their mind. So just kind of relaying that confidence, showing that you know that if your third has confidence in yourself as a thrower, then I think that's the main thing here. Just in terms of this shot here, it's just a matter of if they can get close enough to the nose to tap it with enough weight to remove that red rock. So I don't know if they think they can. So I think they're deciding to maybe do some kind of tick shot remove.
So a setup shot of sorts, just making sure they have a shot on her last.
let you guys make up the difference. Just kind of push it frozen. I think it's going to be a hair sticky in this path, hey? Yeah. Okay.
So Selena here trying to play a split here with the out turn, just moving the yellow stone up and rolling over so she has an angle on that red rock on both sides.
Getting better, clean. Getting better.
Close.
Yes!
This one's
Really
also taking a
there.
huge dive. If she can get right to the nose here, this could be fairly good for them.
Be inside a nose.
And just a bit too much weight. They get shot rock, but it is exposed.
Wow, almost like it picked
I
there.
agree.
It
I don't think
totally
let's
snapped
remind
on him.
Kate, we don't have to stay. It's gonna move it.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
the ice is
a little
catching
more,
both of them with that late break
More. Yeah,
on
I like that right there.
both turns. So just something to note, I think, to put in the back pocket to know, hey, maybe we should anticipate the break a bit more. And
Safe and throw 9. I don't have to stay.
but that really
Roll
broke
out
at the
was
end.
great. We should have a draw to the 4. 9. I don't want to play it cute.
Yeah, so opportunity here for Scheidegger. You probably want to roll this one away, hey?
Yeah,
I
that
guess
was
even
the call. I think they had said, let's try to roll away. We don't need to stick around. Let's just make sure we don't give Selena anything to run into.
absolutely, yeah. By sticking around, you might just leave a double attempt for a shot for one. So best case scenario there, just to roll it out and force a tricky little draw for one.
That does the trick. Yeah, I think both sides might be available, but I think the intern side for Selena's intern might be a little safer.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely. I
to
think
avoid that corner guard.
Yeah, I think that corner guard, like you said, is just too much in play to play the out turn. So we'll see an intern draw here by Selena and try to tie this game up.
Looks like she needs full 4 foot for her single against 2 red stones.
Off here. Yeah. 15s were a full scrub to fighting top 4.
Yeah, no half scrub, full scrub.
Don't laugh.
Last rock for Selena Sturmay in the fourth end.
Mike, you gotta go.
Line's good. Room. Whoa. Take a look. Whoa, ladies. Whoa.
The sweeper's not sure about this one, hoping for it to stop. As it slips too far. And a steal of 2 for Team Scheidegger.
Yeah.
So they take a 3-0 lead into the fifth end here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Fifth end break.
And we are back here, 2023 Sentinel Storage, Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Team Scheidegger up to a 3-point lead over Team Sturmay here in the fifth end. Team Sturmay with the yellow stones has the hammer. And as I begin this fifth end of play here, I'd love to just take a second to thank our title sponsor, Sentinel Storage. Sentinel Storage has a great history in Alberta. From their humble beginnings in 1998, they have grown into the trusted leader in the self-storage industry. Curling Alberta thanks Sentinel Storage for their dedication to our female athletes and their ongoing partnership of curling in Alberta. And while we are on the subject, we actually have championship coordinator with Curling Alberta, Michael Latteroot, here in the booth. And he would love to answer a few questions from us. So we'll pass a mic along to Michael here. A mic to Michael. And Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about Wetaskawin, Alberta, and the championship here?
Thank you, Jason. Yeah, the community of Wetaskawin has just been fantastic. I got to tell you, the business community has rallied around this event. Our local organizing committee has been fantastic. The volunteers have come out in grove, and the people of Wetaskawin have come out in groves to watch the event. So it's been absolutely great, as I said, and we're very pleased to again have people in venue. Last couple of years, of course, as you know, through COVID, we haven't been able to have fans out at our events, and so it's just a pleasure to see people coming out and watching curling again.
Absolutely, and obviously thank you very much for doing everything you have to put this show on. this is the show. This is the show here in Alberta, and
You're
for
too
women's
kind,
curling,
Jason.
it's something that I think every curler in Alberta, at least on the women's side, strives to be here, and you've put it on for everyone. So we like to thank you for that. We also have a lot of volunteers, some 50-50 volunteers, I think, that are walking around. Can you tell us a little bit about the 50-50?
You bet. So our 50-50, it's a daily draw. It happens from, of course, from the beginning of the event to the end of the event, and draws are open daily at 9 a.m. and they close at 10 p.m. So we got lots of time left here this afternoon. Purchasing your 50-50 tickets online or in venue helps the Wetaskawin Curling Club and Curling Alberta, who invests in grassroots and curling across the province. Buy now for your chance to win big while supporting grassroots curling across the province. Our jackpot currently is sitting at, let's get a update, real-time.
I think the last update we had was around 2,100 and climbing. I would imagine
I think it's over $3,000 right now, so it's slowly climbing.
Yeah, it's just a great turnout here this Friday night, Friday evening. Here in Wetaskawin, we have some festivities as well.
Yeah, we've got in the drill hall here at the Co-op Center is a sponsor appreciation night. And I'm just trying to think of the band that's playing tonight. I think it's Avenue something or other. We'll get the exact name of that band for you. So our jackpot currently is sitting at $4,460. So go online to the Curling Alberta website and buy your tickets and support the community of Wetaskawin and curling here in Alberta.
I'd imagine that social evening will be quite the event. We have, I think it's a sponsor appreciation.
Sponsor appreciation
at 7 p.m. today at the Co-op Place.
And not only are we appreciating the local sponsors here in the community, but again, our title sponsors, Sentinel Storage and Kruger Products, Scotties, do a lot for the game here, not only in Alberta, but across the country.
3/4 to thick
Absolutely. So, if you're free tonight and you're looking for some entertainment, come on down to Co-op Place. And I think we'll be having entertainment all the way through the evening, and of course the 50-50 draw at 10 p.m. So if you are in attendance, you'll be able to pick some up. You can also pick 50-50 tickets up online at curlingalberta.ca/raffle.
Yep.
Michael, do you have any picks? Do you have any favorites here in the event?
I like all 8 teams, Jason. I've got to stay neutral. I can't pick any favorites, but we've got a great field here this week, and I'm so pleased to see some of the younger teams that have qualified. I think women's curling here in Alberta is looking fantastic for years to come. So
yes,
we've
both Evan and I had made comments about how young the field is this year.
Yeah.
Knowing that we have a couple of veterans, but everyone else seems to be this is their they're just fresh out of juniors, or within the last 5 years they've been out of juniors, and just continually improving and showcasing just how good Alberta is in the curling side of things and on the women's side of the game. So really nice to see, and we have 2 teams here in this game that have obviously ran through the ranks through juniors and into women's, and we have Team Scheidegger here with 4 wins, Team Sturmay with 5. So just a great game to be on the broadcast.
Absolutely. This is going to be a well-fought game here between Scheidegger and Sturmay.
We're 9.5.
Definitely, and as we go across the sheets, we have Team Skrillex up to a 5-3 lead with the hammer on sheet number A, or sheet letter A. We have Team Rock to a 7-2 lead over Team Parent on sheet B. And we have Team Richards up to a 4-1 lead over Team Stixma on sheet C.
Yep. Yes! Hard! Yes! Gotta go. Hard!
So Michael, while we still have you here, we have a few other, I would say, premier events still to come through Curling Alberta. Can you tell us a bit
Absolutely.
about those?
You bet. Starting next week, January 24th to the 29th, we've got our U20 Curling Championships, which will be held in 2 locations this year. The boys will be at the Spruce Grove Curling Club, and the girls will be at the Ellerslie Curling Club. So that'll be some fantastic curling next week. And then after that, we're coming right into the 2023 Boston Pizza Cup being held at the River Cree Casino and Resort, and looking forward to that. I was saying last night when I was with Ted and Adam that it's going to be a great event. We've got 2 of the top teams most certainly here in Alberta, and some would say in Canada. Botcher and Cooey. Oh, and Van Amsterdam's going to be there too. And having said that, I'd like to congratulate Jason Ginter on his provincial berth into the BC provincials. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yes, thanks, Michael. Yeah, the Nationals berth is obviously a prize that all of these curlers here are vying for as well, and it's just a super important thing for curling, competitive curling across the country, to be able to represent your province at a national championship. So I'm sure, as we transition into the weekend here, we'll start to see some of those emotions from these curlers as well, knowing what's on the line. So really appreciate the shout out there. And of course, Evan Van Amsterdam, second for Team Clybrink, will likely be trying to join me at the Briar.
Do you think that looks good or more?
So we'll anticipate some great action at the River Cree Resort for the Boston Pizza Cup.
This looks good with a nice sharp throw.
11. Let's try and get the roll over there.
So Casey Scheidegger here, throwing her first stone here in the 5th end. Looks like she's just trying to play the hit and roll behind those wall of corner guards. It appears as though, just trying to force Selena Sturmay to 1 point here would be a pretty big win for her going into the break. Now, Michael, can you tell us a bit about the ice crew here at this event?
Yeah, so Matt Yo and Kyle Winters are our head ice makers, and so Matt's crew is fantastic. These guys have done lots of events and arena events, and they've set things up just fantastically. The ice all week has been really consistent. We're curling about 5 to 6 feet, and we're about 14 seconds, and so I don't think the players can ask for much more than that. So
definitely, yeah, it's been easy to curl well on this ice, it seems.
Yeah,
we've seen a lot of great performances, so thank you to Matt and his crew.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Selena Sturmay's first throw here in the 5th end. If she can get buried here, she might actually be able to generate a skip's deuce, like we've seen this morning.
Get it over, get it over, get it over, get it over.
They're willing this rock to curl. Daisy Brown.
To just draw there or just tap that? Yeah. Okay. Sure, I like that. Yeah. Just right here. Okay. I'm seeing like here. This is gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I think you could be wide
let's
open
be
too.
safe. Yeah. Like I could even go more. I think more. Yeah. This is probably going to curl pretty consistently the whole way. This looks okay though, I think, for ice. Okay. Speed should still be like that 15-ish. 15.
Well, thank you very much for joining the booth here with
Thanks,
us,
Jason.
Michael. We really appreciate having you here and all the work that you've been able to do to make this championship run the way it has. We appreciate all your efforts.
It's a team effort, so not only from Curling Alberta, but from our host committee that has done just a fantastic job with this event. I got to give a shout out to Lindsay Birch, who, I think we've talked at least once or twice a week for just about a year. So she's done a fantastic job, helping put this event together, and we're most certainly
it really came
happy with the support that she's provided.
Absolutely. I think ever since I've set foot in the Wetaskawin arena here at Co-op Place, I think I've seen Lindsay every time I've stepped in, and she's greeted me with a nice, happy hello. I think she introduced me as British Columbia champion the first time I walked in, and just a super friendly face to be the face of this event. And, she's done a fantastic job for sure.
You're right, Jason. So, well, thank you very much, Evan and Jason. It's a pleasure coming up and chatting with you. All right.
Yeah,
I got to get back to work.
We'll see you soon. As we get to the conclusion of the fifth end here, we have Selena Sturmay attempting to make the double takeout.
Yeah, it looks like the double attempt here instead of the draw, so definitely playing to her strengths. And double attempt here is trying to stick it, and even if she might be able to roll up and still score.
Right up, Pete, right up, Pete, right up, right up.
And played to perfection. Great shot from Selena Sturmay. Almost gets the roll out.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more weight. Might have been able to spin it up, but got to be happy with scoring there.
Yeah, takes her single into the break. Team Scheidegger keeps the lead. Up 3 points to 1 heading into the sixth end of play.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next curling stadium.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
The roaring game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Don't get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Skipper. Skipper. Bye. Bye. Let's go, Selena. Yep. No. They're doubles partner.
And we're back here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Here we are in the 6th end. Team Selena Sturmay just made a successful double attempt in with their last rock in the 5th to take 1 point. However, they are throwing the first stone here in the 6th end, down by 2. Team Scheidegger carries the lead 3-1.
Line's good.
Now, Evan, what did you see out of those first 5 ends
Over and off.
from both of these teams?
Yeah, I think Scheidegger just did a better job setting up rocks in the middle of the rings there, or the middle of the center line, and kind of was forcing Sturmay to make some tough shots. And unfortunately, they weren't able to roll to the right spots, or weren't able to just draw to the right spots. So definitely something they got to improve on, and I think for Scheidegger just to continue with that pressure. I think they're playing really well. They got to be happy with the start. So up 2 with the hammer is always want to where you want to be after the break there. So. Yeah, it just seemed like Team Sturmay was just kind of constantly 1 shot behind as they got closer to skip stones. We'll likely we'll cite maybe some adjustments with potential ice conditions as one of the factors. And this second half, I wouldn't be surprised if both teams really catch on and we see a lot of great shots. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if we want to just look around the rings here, we got on sheet A, we got Skrellick versus Hunk, and big scorer for Skrellick in the 5th end, getting another 4, so they're up 9-3 at the break. Rock versus Parent on sheet B. Rock's in control of that one. They're up 8-2 over Parent. And on sheet C, we got Stixma versus Richards. And it looks like Richards got the lead in that one, 4-1. going into the 6th end in all those games.
Yes, Team Skrillex has just been on fire this week. Rolling through the field. It seems like each game they've played has been, fairly. It's been over fairly quickly.
Yeah,
like they've been just cruising. Obviously, two 4-enders this draw, and then they've had some big ends throughout.
Yeah, every time I've looked over there, they got rocks in the rings, and that's how you score in this game, Jay. Is they got rocks in the rings. So every time you do that, you're going to be in good shape.
As long as they're closer to the center.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, you can't leave too many of the other teams rocks in the rings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and lucky for us, tomorrow morning we'll be on the call with Team Skrillex versus Team Sturmay here. So we'll be following Team Sturmay, but it will be nice for us to call one of the Skrillex games. It just seems like that team's been firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, absolutely. There's potential playoff implications in that one, as they're both gonna be looking for the first seed in that contest. So
very good shot there by Taylor McDonald, tapping that rock right to the freeze on the yellow. So putting some pressure early on Team Sturmay, putting rocks in the right spots.
Honestly, even here for right now, I think just short, top 12.
Kate Goodhelpson coming out here in the 6th end.
Lions,
being asked
close, hair tight. Hair tight.
just to cover those stones in the 4-foot.
Lions tight. Lions good. All you. Tight. You're good. You're good. Whoa, 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 whoa. 6-2.
Yeah, good shot there. They're obviously got to get aggressive down 2. So another guard along that line can't be a bad thing for them.
So this being a 10-end game, obviously if this was an 8-end game, the script would be a little bit easier for Team Scheidegger to write. Let's just get these rocks out of the way. Do those extra 2 ends play into the strategy for both teams?
Yeah, absolutely. I think more opportunity for Sturmay to have 2 more ends to maybe crack a steal on one of them, or when you're down, you just need more chances. So definitely with 2 extra ends is always advantageous for those teams.
As Kate is walking back, Kate Hogan is walking back to grab the rock. She's suggesting your team should be ordering pizza after the sponsor function tonight. So, it's obviously the food's smelling great here at the concession here.
Well,
at
it looks
the
like
Co-op Place.
Looks like a whole bunch of pizzas being eaten down at the original 16 lounge there. Must be handing out some pizza. It looks like every other person's got a slice in their hand. So.
Yeah, this is a popular place to be. If you're a curler or a curling fan, you want to check out the action, come on down to Co-op Place. Yeah. We have an absolutely amazing function coming tonight with the live entertainment.
Yeah.
And if you come as soon as you can, you'll be able to catch the end of this draw.
Yeah, I might even be able to party with us.
Yep. A little bit.
There's nothing better than that.
Clean.
Good, Jess. Good sweep, Tay.
Yeah, nice peel there. Opening up the front.
Yeah, at this point, Team Sturmay is likely just trying to delay the chance for Team Scheidegger to make a double peel of their own, so they're guarding the guards. But at some point, Team Sturmay will have to address that rock that's on the button with a freeze of some sort to put a 1 on the scoreboard, whether it's for Team Scheidegger or Team Sturmay. I think that they're okay either way.
Yeah.
But essentially, they just need something there that's not a 0 or a 2 for the opposition.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a force would be a very good thing for Team Sturmay here. So they're definitely in line to do that. They're just they got to continue to make the right shots.
Casey asking Kate to just simply remove the 1 guard. At any point, would you expect them to try to play the double peel?
I think really the double peel, it just brings a little bit too much risk of leaving 1 up there. So I'm like just the single peels and continue just to see if Sturmay will just keep replacing it.
Good, Kate.
I think maybe at some point Selena's going to have to maybe make a freeze into the rings or make some kind of play at it. But at least for right now, I think she's pretty content with the situation.
Now, if I'm Team Scheidegger, I'd be tempted to come down and actually draw into the house and maybe try to get another rock on top before Selena has the chance to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You could look at just coming in, even just like a back 8 weight and making a play at the shots on the button there.
It looks like Selena's called an audible here, seeing that this is a little bit heavy coming in. So plan B, let's just come right down to it. Let's do it right now. That's a great audible.
Yeah, pretty good good audible. I don't know if unfortunately I don't think it buried quite enough. Might be able to just nose hit right on that one that Heather just threw. Get rid of both.
That is nice.
I was looking over here.
Yeah.
But this looks pretty juicy.
Yeah, like that angle is nice.
The only scary thing is, though, is you can pick just the red.
No, that's true.
You can. Absolutely can. It's just 7/8 high.
Pick just the red?
Yeah, I don't know if I love playing off the one on the top, that tight guard into the red. Obviously, it's there, but there's a fair amount of risk that comes to that.
I'm saying that there is. Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good opportunity. I think
Heel, yeah.
Kate sees it right and just going to throw a PL right on the nose here. Did hear her mention right as Heather's was coming down, though, how she likes how straight the ice is. You kind of just whip it right where you want it to end up. So definitely nice when you can kind of just take the curl out of things and just when you're as accurate as she is, she can just kind of throw it straight and make a lot of shots.
When you're thinking about deciding between two shots, it's always great to have some experience behind you with this back end, having so much experience already. Usually you have a gut feeling, and if your gut feeling says let's not take on the risk, I think that you go with it. So I think I really like the idea that Kate had to play this shot.
Okay, that works. That's good.
Not quite executed the way she wanted to. However, they were able to remove one yellow stone and at least get the angle away on the other yellow. But
got rid of the back one, but kind of left a pocket back there. So might be a chance for Selena to kind of just freeze the pocket here and put some pressure on Team Scheidegger. So pretty good result for the most part for Kate Hogan and Team Scheidegger, but
I think I leave that.
Might have left a little opportunity for
Selena
Selena to
better than short, hey?
make a good shot here.
Yeah, I agree. I think most important there would have been to stay somewhere in the top of the forefoot, just so Team Sturmay wasn't able to come down and draw, and with that slight over curl, it's definitely opened up this draw path.
Yeah, big shot here.
Yeah, if she puts it in a good spot, though, it's going to be impossible to remove.
Absolutely, yeah. If you can, I think that the miss here would probably be a little lighter. I think if she's able to even just have this in the top 4, you can use it for later shots. But too heavy and bumping it too far won't be the right miss.
Hey, line's good. Hold it straight. Straight. Where? Whoa. Needs to curl.
And the sweepers were on that really early, and they may have jumped it too quick.
Hard.
Heather asking for curl. And it might have done the trick.
Just go like this and get them all.
She liked it, but there is a hole there.
I think nose. Yeah, it's really good.
I think we'd rather see you miss this by overcurling.
Yeah. Okay, so then let's give the same ice as what I just gave you.
Maybe half a rock too much weight there, and
same ice as you.
Might have left it out for Scheidegger. If they can get a little low on this, or even right on the nose, might bounce both those yellows out and at least hit 2.
Okay, just nose.
Yeah, goal number 1 is obviously to get this rock out. The one that's sitting on the hearts, but second, if you can just roll an inch over or a couple inches over and bury a piece, that's a great result.
Yeah, definitely the main thing is you can't be too low or you can't be too high. Obviously, you get too high side, you're not going to get rid of that back yellow entirely. you get too low, then you're just going to jam it. So.
Yes.
Something precise here.
Yep. Yes. Really hard. Hard. Hard, Jess.
Jesse Hyan trying to hold this one.
Hard.
And just a bit tight, so they've left Team Sturmay sitting 1 in the 4-foot.
Yeah, I just kind of mentioned that too much on the low side. Yeah, left that one in there. So yeah, good opportunity here for Selena to. She can put one in a good spot here, top 4, kind of half around. That Christmas tree that we were talking about. Yeah, put a lot of pressure on Team Scheidegger here.
Yeah, I think Selena's seeing an opportunity to steal now. If she's able to just bite the hearts, just so that Casey Scheidegger doesn't have the opportunity to draw down and tap for shot rock, it's going to be pretty tough for Casey to score.
I think that's 100% right. You got to make sure this is deep enough that you can't use that other yellow one as backing. So you want to obviously make sure it's not too deep that they can just freeze onto this one, but also not too high that they can use the other one as backing. Pretty tricky shot here.
Wall line. No line.
And we saw that last rock of Selena's really dive late. They're going to need this one to walk over.
We'll get there just for weight. Easy.
And Kate's carving this rock in.
Right here.
Trying to put it right on the top of the 4-foot.
Tuck it. More.
Oh, that's a great shot. I don't think you could have walked that down there any better.
Do you think?
Yeah, pretty good. Kate Hogan seems to think that you have the backing, so
Just at 11, I think.
maybe a little deeper would have been the play, but still overall great shot there by Selena.
Does that look good for ice? Or do you think
minimum but close?
a little more?
I think it's safe to say Selena's husband Keaton would be pretty proud of that shot there.
Yeah, Selena married in the off season in the summer to Keaton boys. I'm sure Keaton's out there watching Selena here on the broadcast. Shout out to Keaton.
Shout out to Keaton.
I'm sure he would be up in arms clapping.
Absolutely.
Having a drink or two, celebrating that shot. Last rock for Casey Scheidegger here in the 6th end.
Yes, Jess. Really hard. Hard.
Sweeper's really on this one.
Good.
Hit rolled. It's close.
And good enough, at least for a second look.
Just a little down?
Kate thinks it's red.
Am I supposed to be rolling those a little bit? Yeah.
We're going with the measure.
They're calling for a measure. So
it's one opportunity for us here.
This is a chance for all the fans at home on the broadcast, YouTube chat. Let us know who you think it is. Is it yellow or is it red?
What do you think, Jay?
I think just by Kate's reaction that it's red, but
I don't know.
I've definitely been wrong before.
Yeah, it's a tough call. Obviously, it's hard with the overhead angle, but yeah, it might even be. Might be. Red is close.
Definitely red or yellow.
It's close. It's hard to. Yeah, it's either one.
Yeah.
It's either one. It's 50-50 for sure.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts here on the umpires going in for the measure?
I guess we can shout out the umpires here at the event. So we have head official here, Tom McPhee, here at this event. He's done a pretty fantastic job organizing the umpires and making sure everyone's doing their job. We had a couple of difficulties with the scoreboards over the last couple of days, and he's handled that just beautifully. So shout out to Tom.
Yeah, I think overall, I think I know in my experiences, I can't say I've had a bad experience with any of the umpires here in Alberta. So they're all the best, and yeah, we're really thankful as athletes to have such great umpires.
The only thing I can ask of them is just to make sure that they leave the camera angle so that we can see the
see the
dial
meter here.
Yeah, it looks like it's hovering around the 2.5.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely is moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
drum roll, please.
She's measured. She tightened it after. Yeah.
We do have to do it again. Yeah.
And we got to do it again.
She's so close to our rock. I'm so scared she's gonna bump it.
It's so close they got to measure twice.
No. I think she has to do it from like the other end.
Yeah, I think she needs to stand farther away.
Yeah, yeah. She should be standing like on the other side.
I don't know how to measure rocks.
Maybe Heather could help her. I don't know.
I wish the players could measure their own, but just be overshadowed.
Don't touch it.
So all the people here in the original 16 lounge are staring intently at this measure. This is a big point.
She's trying. Can't come out of her.
And as it just wiggles. Once more round.
Yeah, once more round.
So nice, got to do it twice.
Okay, hold it. Hey, that went less than it was before. Yeah.
I think it's time we can take a bit of time to thank our original 16 sponsor, the official beer of Curling Alberta, and local Ice Lounge sponsor. Curling Alberta would like to thank Original 16 for your continued support. Check out the On Ice Lounge.
Yeah, so we got 1 point for Scheidegger, just good enough by millimeters there. So.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that.
Canada, say hello to your new champion.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Well, I would.
And we're back here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Team Scheidegger with the hit and stick for 1 point. They were able to win the measure and take a 3-point lead into the 7th end, with Team Sturmay holding the last rock advantage.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I think mission accomplished for both teams. Obviously for Team Scheidegger, there the point is big there, but obviously for Team Sturmay to basically to force you scored deuce here, you're kind of right back in the game here. So
yeah, whenever you can force the opposition, it's obviously a win for you. It would have been more ideal for Team Sturmay to have won the measure and get that steal point, but still a pretty good result, I would say. And carrying that hammer into the third or into the 7th, if they can manufacture a deuce here with a potential for a 3, the deuce at least brings them back within striking distance.
Keep a broom down. Oh, there it grabbed.
So I'd imagine that they would really go for it here in this end.
yeah, definitely. I imagine seeing 2 corners, and yeah, really got to make sure you go and get your multiple.
From there to not.
18.
Like we said in the preview here, both these teams are sitting in playoff spots at the moment, and this game absolutely has playoff indications. So at all of our Curling Alberta events, if there's a tie between 2 teams, it would go to a head-to-head record for the tiebreak. If they're tied for the final playoff spot, they would actually have a tiebreaker game. And so I think at this point, with Team Sturmay already having 5 wins, they've locked up at least the semifinals. And at least a potential for a tiebreak at worst case scenario. And then, if they were to win this game, that will lock up that final showdown between them and Team Skrillex. But, even with a loss, it puts both these teams in pretty good positions.
Yeah, so both of those sliding a little deep on Taylor there. So chance to see another corner guard go up for Dacey here and try and set up the deuce.
I think so.
6-5.
Those two corners up in great spots. A great setup by lead Dacey Brown. Casey Scheidegger asking her sister Jessie to place one.
You're gonna have to
Tight
be
guard
really
zone.
tight on this line. Even in is fine. Go, Kate. Go, Kate.
As we often see when teams put up those double corner guards, the other team tries to load as much around the center, towards the center, and force the team with hammer to deal with those.
The nose. Or make the double. Nail the double.
Whoa.
Easy. Easy.
Heather.
This is really curling.
That's fine.
Unfortunately,
came up hard,
just missed the run back. Leaves the shot stone, the shooter there as well. So Casey sees the opportunity. A little bit of blood in the water, and let's go after him here. Throw another guard.
I don't know what they were obviously going for the run back, but obviously there comes a point where you gotta change plans, and maybe a roll away would have been more beneficial there instead of leaving that right on the nose.
Broom line. Oh. Line's really good, Tay.
At the 50-50. Deeper than that. It's like frozen.
I think you're okay if there's space.
Just slipping a little deep.
Nice spot.
It's good, Jess.
Enough space that it is the double peel is not automatic.
Yeah,
but it might actually run back right into the red if they hit it right.
Peel.
It looks like Selena's opted to hit it the other way, so deciding to keep her. She would rather have her rock stick around on the side and instead of the red one. So that's totally fair. See Kate good helps in throwing here.
Kate good helps in throwing
Off this yellow.
the hit and roll over here. Yeah, makes a nice roll. Still misses that center line guard though, so not entirely what they were expecting.
Just gotta be through.
Pretty you asked me about a funny story, pretty sad story. Last week I got asked by Kate to spare for her Tuesday night mixed league. So I told her the Friday before that, oh yeah, I could go play. Turned out that Tuesday come and I've totally forgot and left her out to dry. Did not come to spare. And yeah, she hasn't talked to me since.
Neither should she.
Neither should she. No. To no show on your spare invitation is something you simply just don't do. So my apologies to Kate there, and hopefully we can talk again sometime soon.
It's just a sad story for
It is.
Evan Van
It really is
Amsterdam
just
here.
a sad story.
So if you really want Evan to spare, you have to double check on him on the daily.
Day of about 2 hours before, an hour before.
5 minutes before.
5 minutes
before. Still
before.
haven't showed up yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really really
Jeez,
bad
well, now
time
I feel
management.
bad for Kate. You know, if you had been there, maybe you could have lost the game for her.
I could have
Yeah.
for sure lost the game for her.
I tried everything I could to pull off of that.
Did you know how she did, or you didn't even ask?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know.
What a great friend.
I know she's got a pretty dynamic team in that Tuesday league with her dad Dennis and some friends, and so I know they were probably maybe better off without me. It's hard to tell.
Here's the thing. I know in some mixed categories you actually have to have 4 players or you forfeit.
I think it's actually more an open league than a
okay.
mixed league. So.
Well, that's good news at least.
Yeah,
They still have a chance to play.
Yeah, I had a chance. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a great day. I felt terrible. Felt terrible to say the
Proud
least.
enough about it to say it in front of 890 people.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's my coming out party.
Put it up. Run it.
As we get back to the action here, Team Scheidegger placed one rock perfectly around that yellow center guard, and the run back wasn't made, so they're going to be try number 2 here at the run back for Heather Nedowin.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, yes. Hard. Whoa.
Having the sweepers on this, off and on.
Feel it. Come on.
Oh, and just the most unfortunate. Knots it right there.
Unlucky.
1 inch either way, half an inch either way.
Yeah, I think it was just a situation where they were just in between shots there. You can kind of tell with Heather yelling hard and Selena saying whoa, and that is definitely unfortunate where that wrapped up.
And Heather saying it's raining.
Yeah.
And it's just raining down on them with some bad luck. So unfortunately for her, unable to get 2 reds out and still leaving both those rocks frozen on the 4-foot.
And the 12-foot, that's okay.
And leaving the guard in play. So Casey's going to add to the pile here, I think.
Okay. So like a 17 is probably good, hey? Yeah, it's probably halfway. Okay. Even if I'm a halfway guard, that's okay.
Casey Scheidegger with her first in the 7th end.
Just about fell over. Careful, careful.
Falling out of the hack, she says. I know a thing or two about falling.
Yeah, you throwing and sweeping.
Throwing and sweeping. I don't know about throwing.
Yeah, you're pretty good on your feet on the
keep
throwing.
my feet underneath me when I'm throwing. It's just whenever there's a guard in play, I'm so focused on the sweep, I sometimes clip those.
And you know what? I think that's what we respect about you, Jay. You're really committed, and
I'm a team player, you know, always committed to the process, and sometimes that just means you take out all the rocks in the house.
Sometimes you overcommit.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Now we were.
I think.
Great guard from Team Scheidegger.
If you're out here, it's going to run forever. So.
Does leave the opportunity for Selena to at least tuck a piece around that guard, though. Likely be accessible by Casey Scheidegger, but I think at this point you take what you can get. If you can bury this rock right on top of the 4-foot, right on top of the hearts, really, Casey's gonna have to at least make a good one to force or steal. So at this point, you're just trying to give your best effort to score 2, and if you can, if you have the opportunity, let's try it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think trying our best to get shot rock here and kind of then see what's next.
I thought you're close, Kate.
Easy.
Selena liked it.
Room.
You're running forever.
Lots.
Sweepers not wanting to touch it.
Yeah, it hasn't really curled yet.
Needs to move, Jason. Easy.
And we should see that late break.
Yep.
Weight is absolutely perfect as it. Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Could have asked for an inch more curl, but it looks like it's almost dead buried behind that center guard.
I do like a 13.
Really good result. A very well managed curling stone by the front end there of Kate Goodhelpson and Daisy Brown.
100%.
Yeah, if you're scoring that at home, I think that would be a 100% shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
13. You can chase it. I like that. Do you think more ice?
Now, we looked at Daisy Brown throwing a hack weight shot earlier in the game, and she was given quite a bit more ice, but that was on the other side of the sheet.
Yeah. So a little straighter on this side, and trying to. Luckily, it'd be nice to stick around, but you don't have to with a shot, which is the main thing. You're just trying to remove this yellow rock from in play, and you'll get your force.
Casey Scheidegger aiming for a 13, she had said.
Jess. Hard, buddy.
Hard, Jess.
Hoping for some late finish here with Jessie Hine carving it.
Hard.
Go. More.
Clipping the rock.
More. Good.
And just
Shot
enough.
some and just enough.
I don't think they'll need to measure that stone, Evan.
Nope. No, luckily I think we're safe on those ones, but draw for one here for Selena and her rink, and trying to get herself back in this game.
At this point, you know, you're hoping for 2 if you're scoring, but scoring 1 is better than giving up 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Last stone here for Selena Sturmay here in the 7th.
Tighter line.
Line's fine,
Whoa,
Kate.
whoa, whoa. It's gliding.
This one's really hanging out there.
Yeah,
like
again, just a little heavy.
And sliding through the forefoot. So one more steal of 1 for Team Scheidegger. So they take a 5-1 lead into the 8th.
What did that time?
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Nobody watching it.
Yeah, it's going hard. 8 foot, 8 foot, 8
Welcome
foot
back
if
to
you
the
can.
2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Good, Tay.
Here we are in the 8th end of action here on Sheet D action between Team Scheidegger and Team Sturmay. The undefeated Team Sturmay in trouble here, down 5 points to 1, heading into the 8th. It's just been just a matter of a couple shots here and there, and you know, just a couple missed draws, leading to some steals that have really broken this game open for Team Scheidegger.
Yeah, I think
that end really kind of got away from them early, hey?
Yeah, just been a couple times here for Selena that her last rock's just gone a little too heavy. So
right on top.
Definitely unfortunate, but you know, still 3 ends to go here, and still a chance to come back. So can't get too hard on yourself. Best thing here is to get a multiple and yeah, go from there.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what happens after this game, both teams will likely still be in the playoff picture, and you know, they'll be able to go back to their hotel rooms or maybe their Airbnbs
or even their
wherever
house.
they might stay, and maybe they're staying at Curling Alberta sponsor Best Western. You know, they've been a proud accommodation partner of Curling Alberta.
Lionel, get there. Lionel,
They're
get
celebrating
there.
75 years of hospitality. Best Western Hotels and Resorts is an award-winning global network of hotels located in over 100 countries and territories that offer accommodations for all types of travelers. They've been our preferred accommodation partner at Curling Alberta and have been a proud partner for Curling Alberta for over 20 years. So there's a local Best Westerns in Wetaskawin. You know, many of our athletes and fans are staying at that location. We'd like to thank Best Western International for always providing our curlers with a home away from home while they're on the road for much of the season.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I think at least for me, my first choice is always Best Western. Something about cleanliness and you know, it's just a great little hotel chain. So
yeah, and they've been supporting curling for so long that it seems like it's the go-to.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
How's that for a segue?
That was top notch.
Pretty good.
A top notch segue. You kind of threw me for a loop there too.
Where are you going with this?
At the break, you told me you were doing it, but I still threw me for a loop. It was very good.
You might have to go then. Okay, hard then.
So this ends shaping out similar to end number 7. Just this time, they've asked AC Brown to throw 2 corners on both sides, or on either side, so a bit more of a chance to separate those 2. But still, those 3 rocks set up in the
Good. That's fine.
we'll say the key.
Yeah, the key.
Yeah.
In the front of the house there.
Right
so
in the front of the house.
They got 3 apples right in the line there. So Selena's gonna with their corner guards already set up. Try and disturb those there and see if you can get a little bonus roll.
Yeah, really. You know those lemons she has. She's just trying to make lemonade with these, trying to figure out how to generate 2 points.
Absolutely.
Likely needs 3 to really get herself back in this game. So, obviously 1 shot at a time. Got to make them all.
Absolutely. Yeah, a little spin in. Looks like it might be in there. So, nice little shot there by Kate Good-Helpson to, unstagger the line there and roll your shooter. So,
quite a crowd tonight actually for tonight's action. We have many supporters here from the Wetaskawin area and maybe some from afar out in the crowd making some noise. We're hearing some duck calls.
Yeah, I kind of heard a duck call there.
Yeah, and so I think there's some lime green toques supporting Team Stixma, so that was pretty nice to see. The crowd looks like they've covered most of the bleachers here in the Wetaskawin or in Co-op Place, as well as the on-ice lounge is absolutely packed. Looks like there's some pizza down there. We have a lot of our booths, our sponsor booths, packed as well. So it looks like we have some 50-50 volunteers going through the crowd. But, speaking of pizza, we do have one more sponsor, Boston Pizza. So for more than 50 years, Boston Pizza has a proud history of participating and giving back to the communities in which we live and operate our restaurants. Boston Pizza understands the value of being involved in the community and is honored to be involved and support the community where it needs it the most. They know the strength that is required from the community to host events such as the Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts, and thank Wetaskawin for having the same passion for curling that they do. Evan, you and I went to Boston Pizza between games and had some nice lunch. So we would like to say it's nice and close to the rink here. Can't go wrong with Boston Pizza.
Yeah, it was little flash there. Yeah, Boston Pizza is always a go-to around the curling weekend, and I think right now they got the little promotion of past a Tuesday every day. So for the month of January, so took advantage of that and had a nice pass for lunch here. And
nice.
Now we're back in the booth.
So unfortunate miss there from Team Scheidegger, attempting to clear the rock out. That wasn't the way to miss that. If they were to miss it and just clear one of the rocks out,
yeah, for sure. So
more desirable, even if you hang one of yours around and roll towards the center.
No.
Gives Team Sturmay a chance.
Okay.
And they didn't quite take it.
Yeah, that's it's been an unfortunate miss to roll that one out. Maybe either overthrown or too much ice, or just a little miscue there. Yeah, definitely would have been nice to sit the 3, but
Team Scheidegger kind of has to be careful here. If they choose to go after this rock that's open, the other rock in the house here, the one that Casey's standing behind, it leaves Team Sturmay the opportunity to use that corner guard that they still have. And draw another one around, and then the potential for 3 is still in play.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt that that if this isn't rolled into a perfect spot, then there's still a usable corner with backing back there. So
hard. All the way. Okay. Whoa.
I really took off on Kate there. So yeah, like you mentioned.
Result, but yeah, like we were saying, Selena has a chance just to loop one around here.
It looks like on sheet A we got ourselves the final. So Skrillex with a 11-4 win over Team Hunkin, kind of continuing that dominance and another blowout win. So congrats to Team Skrillex to stay undefeated with their 11-4 win.
Lines.
So that moves Team Skrillex to 6-0, drops Team Hunkin down to 3-3.
Whoa.
So if Team Scheidegger is able to hold on to this lead, it looks like they might be eliminating Team Hunkin.
Yeah, I think and Rock by doing so
And
as well.
Team
So
Rock, yes.
Our 3-team playoff picture would kind of be solidified at that point. So
Still lots of game left here, and
definitely, and I think
that
that
is looking pretty good for Team Sturmay.
absolutely. I think that come around kind of speaks to that right there as well. So no chance to cleanly take out those Rocks. Might be a little hack waiter chance here, but I think they're just electing to freeze this one out, and yeah, but still a good opportunity for Sturmay here and Selena Sturmay here to maybe crack a score here and a multiple score, and get right back in this game.
To the back one?
Definitely, yeah. I think that if you're losing by 4 points and you're forcing the skip to draw against two in the house, at least, obviously Team Scheidegger's position in stone position, but if you're making Casey draw, it's a win at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Huh?
As you can see behind the...
Yeah, it looks like a little timeout.
They haven't called timeout yet, but it seems like Coach
called
Joan
it,
really
Coach-
wants them to.
Coach really wants it. I don't know if she's noticed.
I think Jesse noticed.
Okay, timeout.
There we are. Timeout called by Team Scheidegger.
I am too.
And they'll bring out their superstar coach, their Joanne McCusker.
Yeah, we have Joan McCusker here coming out, helping. She's been helping out Team Scheidegger as coach for, I want to say, the last 3 years or so.
I think Jones likes the peel.
A really great addition for Team Scheidegger with a great amount of experience. So I'm sure she'll have lots to say about this shot.
Well, yeah,
I don't know if she has wearing a mic, but might be able to hear her through the other mics.
Yeah, let's listen in.
Oh, you can.
I'm not sure I'm sold on it.
I'm not sold on it either, but
like we give up 3 if we don't make a double. Correct, but we can force this way as well, just for 3. Whereas that's like a pretty easy 3 hard shot for Casey. Correct. What's your gut? Go with your gut. You like the draw? Let's make it. What's your guys' votes? Jess? Okay. It's up to you. Skippy?
well, now I'm questioning it. Now I don't know.
I'm sold on whatever you want. Like if you think that this is licking your lips over it, then I like the peel. But if you're not confident in that, then I like the freeze.
We haven't thrown one rock out here.
Yep.
Is what I
And they're
feel.
gonna go right to here.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely an interesting series of events there for Team Scheidegger. Coach came out to suggest changing the call, and Casey and Kate were just not sold on making that change, so they've just elected to play the same shot they originally intended.
Yeah, kind of ignoring their coach there. Joan kind of emphatically came out and said she really wanted to peel, and I think some of the team was kind of on board with that, but I think deep down the backhand wants to play this shot, and it's one of those things where, like we've been talking about all day, is if there's buy-in with the team, then that's going to be the best shot. A little bit of risk here, though, if they do come too deep, or it could leave a double off that other one.
Line's green. Yes. Yes, line.
Kate really wanting them to hold the line.
You gotta get by. You gotta get by. Go. Go.
Oh, excellent sweep by Taylor McDonald. Locks that one right on and takes away both of those yellow stones.
Yeah, I think for the time being, but I think just because of the over curl, it might have leave an opportunity to make a thin double here and sit 3.
It was nice to see Casey be able to settle down in the hack after having a bit of a disagreement with her coach.
Yeah.
And still deliver a very good stone. You know, it'd be pretty easy to lose confidence in the ability to make a shot that your coach doesn't really want you to play. So I mean, I'm sure the coach, Joan McCusker, had great intentions and trying to play the shot
Set it
that,
up for a chunk.
play the scoreboard at least.
Yeah, exactly.
And, that just wasn't sitting well with the team, and very, very easy for her to not have made that shot after that. So
Yeah, absolutely.
good result for Casey Scheidegger, all things considered.
So big shot here for Selena, trying to hit maybe an 8 to this rock, quarter rock, lightweight little double here.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard! You gotta go! Hard! Go! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Diving towards the nose, playing the hit and roll.
That's a
and
pretty
makes
good
it.
shot.
Very well executed.
Yeah, just do 2. Yeah.
So with the call, with Casey making that draw, it seemed to really have taken the big end out of play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, assuming she makes it. If she hadn't have made it, the big end was absolutely still alive.
Yeah.
The potential 3 or 4 could have been in play. But that's why she's paid the big bucks. That's why she's throwing the last rocks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, still a little bit of precise execution needed on this one. You can't leave a long cross-house double, but definitely a pretty simple shot. You're just trying to draw open side, and you give up your 2 points, you're going to be up 2 with 2 to go with the hammer. So can't be too mad about that.
Great shot from Selena Sturmay to make that roll to generate this 2.
Yeah, I think she was trying to make the thin double, but definitely with it over curling. Definitely a good audible by Vice there, by Heather. So just to stick around for shot rock and at least keep the 2 alive.
Okay. To your back 4. Can't be higher than that. Really curling now. Really curling. Time says a little hot. You got to be at least 2. Great spot. Really nice. It's good, Jess. It's good. It's perfect.
Yeah, perfect spot there for Casey. So.
It's good. I'm seeing just take your 2 and try and steal.
So down 4 on the scoreboard here in the 8th end. Team Sturmay has a fairly easy shot for 2.
Yeah, I think it's just a little too deep for them. So.
Yeah, it seemed to be a pretty thick double attempt. If she would have tried to make it, she tried a similar shot in I think the first end that over curled and rolled underneath, and she obviously can't afford to do that. So
no, I think maybe that's one where she might be looking back after it happened that maybe she should have just taken her 1. So definitely seeing it now as let's just take her 1 and give herself a chance still in this game to maybe come up with 2 steals.
Yep. Easy. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Sweeper's on it really early.
Straight up, Kate. Yes. Hard, Kate.
Kate Goodhelpson hard on the sweep.
Fuck me.
And it is over curled. Fortunately, it hits
another
and
little
rolls
unforced
out.
there. So it's only gonna be 1 point for Team Sturmay.
Forced to 1. Casey Scheidegger takes a 3-point lead and the hammer into the 9th end here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
The roaring game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Don't get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Room.
And we are live here at the 2023 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. 9th end action here, and another missed opportunity for Team Sturmay in the 8th. You know, the deuce was there for them with a potential for more. Just an over curl and a hit and roll out, unfortunately for Selena Sturmay. She was only able to pick up her 1 point, and Team Scheidegger is in firm control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much any kind of score here will maybe not necessarily wrap it up, but really put a firm grasp on the end of the game here.
Line's good. Line's good. You have room. Yep. Yep.
So we don't see the final score exactly, but on sheet B with Team Rock over Parent, it did look like we got handshakes. So didn't quite catch the final score, but looks like Rock has pulled off the win over Team Parent there on sheet B.
That'll bring Team Rock to 3-3 and leave Team Parent winless at 0-6.
Pocket on top, short, tight. Okay.
Nice to see Zoe Cinnamon out there again tonight, throwing lead stones for Team Rock.
Yeah, I think the experience she'll get after
Have to finish. Heather's Rock. Heather's Rock.
few games with a great front end mate and Dana and the rest of their team with Danielle and Kelsey. I don't think
Only if you have to.
don't think that'll hurt. I think it's only good for her for
Get there if you're.
her learning and her future in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, her 3 teammates are.
We could probably come
well,
this
she
way
normally
again,
curls on Team
K2.
Grey Withers. Her 3 teammates are over in New York at the FISU Winter Universiade with 2 members that have curled here with Selena Sturmay as well, Paige Papley and Abby Marks. So nice to wrap up that event. I think they started a little slow, but they finished with a record of 4-5, winning the last couple of games.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately unable to make the playoffs, but definitely to win on a high note is a good way to finish any kind of event.
And whenever you can represent your country at any competition, you absolutely jump at the opportunity to do that. And
Absolutely.
they had a great experience with the maple leaf on their back.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would fault them or anything like that. But yeah, like you said, to represent Canada is one opportunity that would be.
I believe the Canadian men at that championship are currently in the bronze medal game.
Room.
Or that would have wrapped up.
Yeah, I think it's being played as we speak. I don't know the exact score. I'm sure we can look it up, but
All you just for weight
yeah, I think
right
they're playing against Team Switzerland in that game.
Weight.
Yeah.
Close. Yep. Hard line.
Saying hard line
Go, go, go.
with Heather
Nice shot, Kate.
sweeping on the inside. Nice shot from Kate Goodhelpson.
Yeah, great shot.
And Casey, I don't think she could run up and peel these guards fast enough. Here, she's just looking to run Team Sturmay out of stones.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Big sweep from Kate Hogan.
Okay.
Oh, definitely not what
Oh,
the doctor ordered.
No,
So I thought
definitely.
Good throw, but not a good result. So
Yeah,
this
just
opens the door again for Team Sturmay.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate miss there. Obviously, yeah, unexpected for sure. I didn't see anything like that happening. So opportunity here for Sturmay here to make a big come around and try to put the pressure on.
Watching the game last night from Team Scheidegger and the game this morning when we were on the call, Jesse's been automatic with those. So that's
That's fine. Leave it
I think that's just a rare miss. I think she'll come back with another nice throw here.
Yeah, and I think there's still obviously many rocks to go here. Still 5 more to go. So
yeah, looks like the double peel is still accessible.
Clean. Yep. Yes. Hard. 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 Clean. Clean. Atta girl. Good.
And no mistake there. Removing two center guards.
Yeah, and rolling a little bit to the outside to kind of open up that that button area there for the out turn. So, yeah, nice shot, and definitely looks a lot better for all the Scheidegger fans out there.
Yeah, obviously Team Sturmay really hoping to steal this end. Being down by 3 without the hammer.
Yeah, almost a must-steal situation here for Selena here.
You look pretty hot. You frozen?
One thing you'll know when you're watching is whether or not Heather likes the shot when she's finished letting that rock go.
Yeah, that's what makes her so fun to watch. She's
5-4.
very animated, which is just great.
Has left the double or even triple possibility here for Team Scheidegger.
Yeah, Casey's checking if it'll jam, but I think it does go over to the top there. So, yeah, it might be safe to throw it as hard as you can and whip the double here, sit the 2 points, and really set yourself up.
Whoa! Whoa! Close! Whoa! Yep! No, it's good, I think. That's good.
And gets 2, leaving that other rock sitting there for shot rock in the side of the 8-foot.
Yeah, I guess a little unfortunate to jam on the yellow one. I guess we didn't have the best angle at that, but yeah, definitely jamming it there, and I think yellow's still shot. So.
This way at all? I don't know. I have no. I think it's going to be really heavy out here, but if you want to, I like it.
Do you think this will walk in that way?
Yeah, even if you're back 4.
Okay.
So Heather asking the question if the intern would be a little bit better. Definitely, it looks more natural with the way the guards are set up, but why wouldn't you play that side there, Jay?
It's just asking Heather to go out to a place that they may not know as much about, and if they went there and it could have been heavy, it could have been lighter. It's just a big guess for them. So
hard for this play. Go.
They thought they'd play the draw path that they knew.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I guess they're getting caught in the center line here, a little overcurl, but you know what? That's always a tolerance with that shot there. Is leaving it a little lighter, and they still got some guards to work with. So.
I don't hate it. I like
Even
it.
if you go all the way, or I don't know, do you do that? You're gonna leave one. That one might pop over to there.
Rip the 2 yellows.
Yeah, how much can you see of it?
Thick half.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You gotta hit a thick half then. There's
That's what I got.
a broom head.
Okay.
Peel.
Seeing a hair last.
I like this call here by Team Scheidegger here, trying to. I think those yellow ones are their problem rocks, so trying to make the double here and get rid of those ones guarding the 4-foot there.
No.
Open it up.
Hard, Jess. Hard, just for the 1. Okay, that's good.
And just removes 1 stone as.
Yeah, I had to hit that pretty thin to only get rid of 1 of them. So
almost couldn't hit it too thin.
Yeah.
Do you like the tap?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it will finish in there if Kate.
So I think if you're Team Sturmay, obviously you want to seal up a steal of 1 if you can. So you want to make sure that this rock is in a good position to steal, but you also would love to have Casey throwing against a bunch.
100%. I think that's how you come back in this game is you make Casey throw against 2 or 3, and yeah. So if you ever get a miss, then you're right back in this game going into the last end. So big shot here for Selena, trying to sink one in there and put the pressure on.
All you. Room.
Getting better. Easy. No. Needs to curl. It looks back house. Whoa. Nope. Sit.
This rock just slips out just a little bit
Yeah, a
behind
little
the
deep,
tee line.
but not too bad.
Our options? The double? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely more than enough finish in that spot. Selena had that red correct, but just
The only thing is if I miss this and she plants.
might have left a double here pretty thin.
I got a drop pin.
Should be enough room for a little quiet weight hit, but looks like they're selecting to play the draw.
Coming down a little bit.
Worst case scenario here, obviously, they come up a little bit short and leave another guard for Selena to draw around. So obviously you have to be careful of that. But this will at least give Casey a chance to practice the draw for her last.
We saw the double
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's the main objective here. So
one, we're in big trouble, right? I like the double on my next one.
I like it.
Okay.
I like the same as you gave us to this wing over here.
Okay. Okay, hers was a 14-2. It really came down.
Yeah, I think
so
that'll
just
feel very similar to this.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
Close. Close. You want to be T-line. Yep.
Sounds like they like it. They're calling back 4.
No bounce.
Back 4 would be max, though.
Yeah, definitely with the way it curls in here, it's
Line's
always got a
getting
chance.
good.
Make it good. You got to be to
Make
it.
sure it's there.
Line is great
Gotta
if
be
they can
there.
prop this one right on the nose. Just a beautiful shot from Casey Scheidegger. Blocking that one right on and forcing Team Sturmay into a really tough hit and roll.
Half a rock. Sitting.
This moves a little on us.
Yeah, middle of the rock.
Last stone in the 9th end here for Selena Sturmay as she attempts to steal a point.
Close. Girl.
Come on. Nice try,
Moves it
Selena.
over, just not enough. As Casey Scheidegger has the hearts for 2 here in the 9th.
Yeah, and I think if she makes this for 2, I think that might be all she wrote. So, big shot here to ice the game, and
Do you think a little nicer out here, guys?
for Casey here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Like if I was out in this spot? Okay. Okay.
You got it.
Casey Scheidegger, last stone in the 9th end here. Drawing for 2 points.
It's a little light, if anything.
Okay. Wider path. You got to be T-line. Line's good if you're T-line. Got to be on T.
T-line.
On T.
Sweeper's really working on this
15-1.
one.
I think you got to go. Hard, guys. You got to be on T.
Hard. Go, T.
Press the button. Go, 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 go,
Hard,
go, go, go.
hard, hard, hard.
Oh, and a great scrub by the Brushers. Looks like they got it there, but it's really close. Might be due for another measure.
Okay.
We're like in the
Yeah, really close.
It is 2.
Good judge.
I was like, shit, we didn't
And that'll be handshakes. So Team Scheidegger with a big win tonight in Draw 6 action, improving their record to 5 wins and 1 loss, and dropping Team Sturmay down to join them at 5-1. So this leaves Team Skrillex alone at first place after 3 days of action, with these teams tied for second. Should be in for a great finish tomorrow morning as we highlight Team Scheidegger, or sorry, Team Sturmay versus Team Skrillex. And yeah, thank you all for watching with Evan Van Amsterdam and myself, Jason Ginter, here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, good day at the
Have a great night.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage. Proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the 2023 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.